In 1801, Russia stood tall, an empire feared and vast. But beneath the crown and glory, unrest stirred. And soon, that unrest would erupt into revolts, revolutions, and a world forever changed. The 19th century began with fire. Russia battled Napoleon and helped bring down his empire. The victory gave Russia global prestige, but also revealed its weaknesses. While France modernized, Russia still clung to serfdom and absolute rule. In 1825, a group of young army officers, inspired by Western ideals, attempted a revolt. They were crushed. But the Decembrist revolt was a warning. The old order would not last forever. Throughout the 1800s, Russia expanded into Central Asia, the Caucasus, and the Far East. But at home, the people demanded change. In 1861, Tsar Alexander II abolished serfdom, freeing millions. It was a bold reform, but incomplete. Peasants got little land. Nobles kept power. And soon, the hope of reform turned into a hunger for revolution. Alexander II was assassinated. His successors turned toward repression. Nicholas II, the last Tsar, ruled as if the world hadn't changed. Then came 1905, Bloody Sunday. Protesters gunned down in the streets of St. Petersburg. Strikes, mutiny, and demands for a constitution. The Tsar made promises and broke them. When World War I began in 1914, Russia was unprepared. Millions died. The economy collapsed. Faith in the monarchy evaporated. In 1917, revolution exploded. First, in February, mass protests forced the Tsar to abdicate. A provisional government took over. Then, in October, the radical Bolsheviks, led by Vladimir Lenin, seized power in a coup. Russia exited the war. Civil war followed. The Reds versus the Whites. Brother against brother. The Bolsheviks won and created the world's first communist state. By the 1920s, Lenin was dead, and a new leader emerged, Joseph Stalin. Cold, calculating, paranoid. He turned the Soviet Union into a totalitarian machine, industrialized the nation at breakneck speed, crushed opposition with purges and gulags. Millions died under his rule, from forced famines, executions, and terror. Then, in 1939, Stalin shocked the world, signing a pact with Nazi Germany. But in 1941, Hitler betrayed him. Germany invaded the Soviet Union in the deadliest front of World War II. Russia burned again. Cities fell. Tens of millions perished. But they did not break. From the rubble of Stalingrad, the Red Army began to push back. Slowly. In 1945, they reached Berlin. Hitler was dead. The war was over. The Soviet Union had won, but at a price almost beyond comprehension. The Tsars were gone. The Nazis defeated. But the Soviet Union now stood alone. A superpower locked in a new kind of war. And as the Iron Curtain descended, the Cold War had already begun. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey through history fascinating, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the past is just the beginning. The next story is already in motion.